Maybe toss me my hat. So yeah, Panasonic GH5. You know, it's time to do a review on it. I love-hate relationship, but you know, I gotta let it go. Straight garbage. That's all I gotta say. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another Busta-Bust or Nahhh. Today we're doing the GH5 review. But before we get started on the GH5 review, I gotta let you guys know about our new member. His name is Matt. Matt, you wanna come on here or you wanna be like mysterious? You wanna be in the back? You'll be mysterious?
Be like, you know, slowly.
Okay.
So like, he's like mysterious until you check out the vlog, then like just
Yeah. So yeah, Matt's another part of the team. He's gonna be editing and taking over for the Busta-Bust department, and you know, slowly getting integrated to the Icon teams. Yeah, welcome Matt to the Icon family. Leave a comment down below. You know, welcoming him. Get the audio claps. You know, like woo! Yeah. So today we're doing the GH5 review. This was my very first camera I had ever gotten. So this is kind of like a sentimental review for me. This one's not going to be all about specs and stuff. There's a billion videos out there with specs and going into the details and recording formats and yada yada yada. This is more about like my experience over the past like 2-3 years with this camera. Just jumping into it. I have a love-hate relationship with this camera. Most of the cameras I kind of judge off of like 3 or 4 main categories, sometimes maybe even 5. And those categories being color, autofocus, low light, other ergonomic stuff. What else? That's 4. All right, mainly 4, sometimes 5. Oh, also like recording formats and stuff like that. The GH5 has 10-bit recording, which means you can get a lot of colors. I like the 10-bit stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. 10-bit looks great. We're shooting on a Blackmagic, so this is all 10-bit right now. It just makes it a lot easier to color grade and post. So, you know, 10-bit, check, awesome. But the color science for the Panasonic, just not a fan of, man. Like, I don't want to work too much to get the right colors out of my camera. And for this one, I had to do a lot. I even got the GH Alex LUT, and I had, you know, just subpar quality with it. I just wasn't a fan, like, at all. Maybe it's just too much work for me, or maybe I'm just, you know, whining or whatever. But, like, I'm a busy guy, so I want to kind of not spend so much time color grading and like getting the right skin tone and colors and all that stuff. I want to just shoot, focus on like all the other stuff, and just, you know, make my life easier. Color science just made my life harder, so, you know, it's a bust in that part, in my opinion. Oh, dude, I forgot. This thing doesn't even come with Vlog L. Like, to get the log format, you have to pay a separate $100, and then it gets sent via mail, not even email. And then from that mail, it's literally like a card with like another card taped onto it with just some random numbers, and you just put those numbers in here, and then you're good. I was like, what? Why? Why not just charge $100 more and just give it to us? I had to wait like 4 days to do that. How you guys not gonna give the log format? What the? What? Whatever, regardless. Autofocus, straight garbage. You might as well just like shoot manually the whole time. You might as well just use vintage lenses that have no autofocus in the lenses and just say, yeah, I'm shooting autofocus. Like, no, it's complete garbage. Utter pathetic. People have like videos saying like, you know, we got like better autofocus for this firmware update. Nah, that's bullshit. That's just straight up clickbait thumbnails. I've seen them all, trust. With native Panasonic lenses, it's okay. Like, it's like okay. Like, I'm talking like, if the bar is here, okay is here, all right? It's use the 12 to 35 Panasonic lens, and it was okay. Like I said, it's decent, but I like to use the Sigma 18 to 35, and it's just like, you might as well just shoot manual the whole time. All right, low light really sucks. Like, really sucks. Like, pathetic. I'm surprised the low light on this is complete garbage compared to like the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. I don't know, I just really wasn't a fan of the low light. This would have been an amazing camera if the low light was fixed. A couple of the music videos that I've shot and like other commercial stuff, you can just see the ISO just dancing around everywhere, and it's just like, really, bro? I don't know, it just kind of kills it. Like, why have all this amazing recording formats if you can't have a decent low light capability. When you actually have to dip down into like 1600 ISO, anything past 1600 and anything past is like ouch. The highest I'd like to go is maybe 800, but like in certain situations I've had to go to 3200 and like RIP my whole like image. You know, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, low light just straight garbage. I think the low light's even worse than the autofocus, and the autofocus is like non-existent in this thing. So like I don't know how much worse you can actually get. Ergonomics. So ergonomics, this is probably the best ergonomical camera I've had. It's a mirrorless camera. It's like somewhat lightweight, but like it feels beefy and nice. Like it just feels good in your hands. I have the cage on it currently because I'm selling this and I don't want to like take it off and like sell it separately and whatever, but it feels great in the hand. Like I've got a Sony a7 III and it just sucks to hold in my hand. I'm just not a fan of Sony's ergonomics with their cameras, but Panasonic definitely nailed it. It's got dual SD card slots, which, I mean, frankly, I never use dual SD cards. I'm too poor to even afford 2 SD cards. RIP our other SD card that got robbed. If you guys haven't seen that video, me explaining how I got robbed, check it out over, you want to say it? That way, yeah. The flip out screen, like this is definitely a must. Like I'm surprised all cameras don't have a flip out screen. Like what the heck? Like this is so nice. Even though like you can't vlog with this because like no autofocus, but like at least you can like tap to focus and like kind of like see yourself and like kind of like adjust. Like I wish the Sony had this. Like I would literally give an extra $2,000 if a Sony had this. Like just that. It's such a pain just to have like a vertical tilt. Sometimes I wish, you know, sometimes I'll be shooting like portraits and, you know, with this camera you can kind of just like flip it out and then just shoot like this and see it like vertical when you're shooting down. Sony, I'm just kind of like, I hope the eye autofocus is working, which most of the time it is. The ports, I love the full HDMI slot. That's a great addition. I love the headphone jack and the mic jack. The fact that like I don't know, they just feel nice and beefy and like rubberized. Like I feel great. The Blackmagic, they had like weird versions of this. I just ripped them all off because they were such a pain in the butt to like open up and close. Like these, great, you know, cool. Like I feel like water's not gonna get in it and whatever. Yeah. Overall, great ergonomics, great body. You know what I'm saying? Slender but thick at the same time. You know how it is. Ain't that right, Matt? Hey, yeah. Matt likes him like that. Matt likes him thick with the CK. Next thing, IBIS. Oh my god, the IBIS in this is like freaking amazing. Like I feel like I have it on a gimbal when I'm just walking regularly. Especially when you have a native lens on here. It's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It definitely feels like it's floating in the air half the time. Like the IBIS is unbeatable to any IBIS in other cameras. That's the one amazing thing I love about this camera. Like it's just, the IBIS is just so damn good. I've definitely brought it out and I was like, man, I don't even need to use it on a gimbal. I could just like walk slowly with 2 hands on it and it just feels like super smooth. So if you want, you know, super smooth handheld footage, this is definitely the way to go. But like if you want autofocus or good low light or ease in editing afterwards with colors, I don't know about all that. The lenses, you can adapt some Canon lenses onto the Micro Four Thirds sensor, so lens choice isn't too bad. Panasonic has a couple of good native lenses that are sharp and like, you know, decent. I don't feel comfortable with the variety of them. There isn't like really nice expensive Micro Four Thirds lenses, so I've kind of went more of the full frame route than the Micro Four Thirds sensor route. Full frame just has more choices. Sony just, in my opinion, has better lenses and more of a variety. Micro Four Thirds just doesn't have as much as I'd like. So another reason that I'm kind of selling this is because I've got a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. So the Blackmagic has better color science, better low light, and that's pretty much about it. And better recording. No, not even recording. It records.
It has better autofocus too.
yeah, I guess if you want to. Yeah. No, it's on the same level because it's pretty much non-existent.
I know, but like that has autofocus. But like this camera doesn't even try to have autofocus.
Oh yeah, facts.
And, like, so like, it's just like pathetic. They tried with their autofocus.
Look at Chad out here with the reviews, man. Forget my job, dude. You should be here in this chair right now.
Hey, yeah, give a like if you want Chad to do the review.
Yeah, give a like if you want Chad to do reviews. Forget me, right? Diversity up in this hoe. The Blackmagic has better color science and better low light capabilities. The ergonomic is complete ass on that camera, and it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, but those two main things, I'd rather make sure I have good color science and good low light versus good IBIS and just good other things, you know, like good recording formats and whatnot. I mean, the Blackmagic records on an SSD and it records ProRes, so like I love that. Like just going straight from ProRes to just editing. This has all I and all this other like codecs and stuff, but like, you know, I'd like having those Samsung T5s just to like edit off of. So it's just a better workflow for me to have the Pocket Cinema camera than the GH5, you know. Just saves all that time in post for me. And anything that the Blackmagic can't do, like for example, like autofocus or quick run and gun stuff, we get the Sony A7 III. And like, if you guys want to check out that review and like what I think about that, check it out over here. But I am a big Sony fan. It's got decent colors, it's got amazing autofocus, and it's got the best low light of all. Man, just the form factor sucks so much on that camera, bro. Like if Sony took the form factor of this, dude, I'd be so happy. Like that would be amazing. And if they could like figure out like the IBIS situation, that'd be awesome. Like Chad would have to be buying me all this stuff all the time. He would go broke. Battery life, real quick. It's not bad. It's just kind of like average. It's not like the Sony Z batteries, which are like super great. It's also not like the Canon LP E6 whatever batteries for the Blackmagic where it just dies dies instantly. You put it in there, like you would literally put it in, battery's dead. It's like, you know, you had it on full charge, but it's just that quick. So I'd say these are average, you know, like it's nothing to be like going around and telling everyone about, but you know, I feel like having 3 will definitely get you throughout the day. If you guys want us to do a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K review, comment down below if you guys want to see that, and then that way I have like even more time to, you know, play with it and give you guys the most accurate review, most accurate real world scenario review. Yes, sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Any experience you've had, Chad, with this camera? Menus? Oh yeah. So the menus in the GH5 aren't bad at all. I actually like it. It just makes it a little bit simpler. It's definitely not like the Sony's menu where it's like completely like confusing. It's super nice. I love the touchscreen too. Like if you touch the thing, it touches it. It's not like the Sony's where it's like you think you can touch it, but it just doesn't work. Sony has so many issues. Like all the issues that Sony has, this fixes, but all the issues this has, the Sony fixes. So it's kind of like if they just, you know, like had sex and like kept the best parts, just took their genes and just like infused it together, just like it'd be the perfect camera, I feel like.
So like, what if they had sex, but then they got all the bad traits?
I'm trying to think of what camera that would be right now. Oh, what, like a Canon 6D Mark II?
The Rebel.
The Canon Rebels. Hey, we can't hate on it. That's Matt's camera. Matt's like off. Matt has a T7. What, T7i? Okay. Flexing, dude. Stop, bro. Stop. Shit, man. He didn't mean it. With the kit lens? Oh my god. Savage. I also like the custom buttons on here. There's a lot of custom buttons and custom dials, and it's super easy to program all this stuff. So like the setup time to turn this thing on and just go shoot is like super low. Like I love it. I love so much about this camera, but I hate the core details about it and the core like pillars of photography and videography. Just throw it out right now. I gotta sell this on eBay, so I can't throw this one out. So yeah, guys, that's my review on the Panasonic GH5. I hope you guys liked the review. I hope it was somewhat detailed full. If you guys have any questions, like, you know, comment down below. I'd love to answer you guys. You know, if you guys were looking into buying this one, you know, I'd love to, you know, help you guys and make the right decision. Mine will be sold on eBay. I don't know, like if it hasn't been sold yet, the link will be down below. So if you guys want one, for the Lolo. Yeah, I will be selling this Panasonic GH5 on eBay. The link will be down below. I'm gonna be selling the body with the cage, with the Vlog L upgrade that I paid $100 for. You know, the 3 batteries, charger, and the original packaging. So if you guys are interested, click the link down below. If not, if you guys are interested in buying a new one or whatever, click the Amazon link down below. I'd appreciate that so much. Use our affiliate link. You know how it is, man. Get us that money. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, no, I really genuinely hope that this review kind of helped you guys make a, you know, better decision for you. Because, you know, it might not be a good camera for me, but it might be an amazing camera for you. So, you know, that's my review. Comment down below if you guys got any questions. Comment down below if you guys want to see whatever else. Make sure you guys are following us on Icon and the new Yash Musabji channel where I post vlogs and videos and Creative Struggle. Matt will be on the latest episode of the Creative Struggle, so if you guys want to see what Matt looks like, maybe, you know, maybe follow me over there. But yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Why do I keep doing the 3? Peace. That's the end.